Hello again, my name is Rob Martinez, and today I'll be discussing the social judgment theory. According to Griffin, Ledbetter, and Sparks, the social judgment theory is a perception and evaluation of an idea by comparing it with current attitudes. I'll be making connections from my job working at UTSA Student Support Services. I'll be drawing connections to my experiences at work in an effort to better define and make relation to the functions of this particular theory. Every fall, we accept a brand new cohort of students. And during this time, we develop programs and opportunities for them to meet each other. One in particular is a orientation called Camp Trio. This is a day-long orientation that brings students together for the first time from all walks of life. Now, this particular event, they are encouraged and really kind of forced to work together. There are icebreakers and workshops for them where they'll really be working hands-on and getting to know each other. For this reason, this particular example is great at making connections to the different facets of the social judgment theory. To start this off, allow me to define the three terms that are associated with this theory. The reference group for this particular demonstration are brand new TRIO students who'd just been accepted to our program. We can use the social judgment theory to examine the students' attitudes or perspective of our particular program and the information that we're sharing. Our program recruits and accepts a wide variety of students. Now, for this reason, we're going to take the act of getting to know each other and meeting for the first time as what we'll discuss. Now, let's dive into the three categories found in the social judgment theory. Griffin, Ledbetter, and Sparks define the latitude of acceptance as a range of ideas that we value or hold worthy of consideration. Now, in this particular instance, this could be our organization's ethos. This could be our overarching goals, the services we provide, or our mission. To provide opportunities for professional and academic development and help our students graduate with their bachelor's degree here at UTSA. Typically around this time, when students have just been entered into the program, we notice similar latitudes of acceptance. And it's during this Camp Trio orientation that we do a little bit of persuasion. It's at this time that we're really highlighting our program. We're letting the students know about the benefits and the aspects of the program that can really help them be successful. Whether it's free tutoring, free printing and computer services, or one-on-one personal and academic advising. This allows the students to make their latitude of acceptance a little bit wider as they start to consider how this program can help them be successful and graduate. I feel like this is also where we see ego involvement at play. Students realize that this is where they need to be. The centrality of the issue is that they don't have a degree yet, and this could be the place that they are able to obtain that, at least receive the support to help. Now, latitude of rejection. This is essentially the range of ideas that a person finds unreasonable or objectionable. And this can be defined here in this instance as the time that students react to the first icebreaker that they have to do in the morning. Now, at this time, students just checked in. It's early in the morning, they're tired, and they don't know anybody. This might be the hardest part of the day, and the best and only time we really see high ego involvement at play, which is a wider latitude of rejection to either the activities or the information that we're sharing. Lastly, upon using this particular example, we're going to consider what the latitude of non-commitment may look like. Now, using this example, we're going to think about the lunch portion of the event. They've already finished the first dreadful icebreaker. They've already been to an info session together, and they've made acquaintances. And hopefully at this point, they are wanting to get to know each other a little bit more. I mean, these are the people they're going to see for the rest of their time here at UTSA. Typically what we see is that people will grab their lunch and then go off on their own without really trying to make connections or meet new people. Now, there are a handful of people who really do try to sit down and get to know each other, but majority of the people here are really kind of eating alone and kind of taking it all in. So I think that demonstrates that there's neither an acceptance or an objection here. So the purpose and function of this particular program is to foster assimilation in a way. In order to build community here, we have to have buy-in. And so what we do is we share values with our students, hoping that they align with theirs and hoping they consider our values as their student. And throughout the day, we're able to see what's most effective, as we see which messages students accept that don't fall far from their anchor. Everybody decided to show up voluntarily with one goal in mind, to learn more about the program that will help them be successful. This leaves little to no room for polarization as everybody's there for the same reason. In conclusion, the social judgment theory is a perfect way for me to take what happens at work and the phenomenon that occurs during Camp Trio and apply that with theory, context, and perspective to give terms to some of the things that I experience on the daily basis. Thanks for listening. Birds up.